Hi all, it's 2025. It's a new year with new shenanigans and new characters to build. This video is a couple days late because I got sick pretty much immediately after New Year's ended. I've just been lying in bed, so that's quite unfortunate. But today is going to be entirely dedicated towards Mavuika. The PYRO ARCHON is finally out. A lot of people are excited for her, but for better or worse, she might not be as important for your account as you might think. So in today's video, I'm going to be sending some wishes and we're going to be building her, and I'm going to be finding out if she's worth pulling or not. So without any further ado, let's send some wishes and get going with this video. So let's get this show on the road. Currently we have a guarantee, but we have 0 pity. I don't think I'm gonna go for any signatures, although I would like one more copy of Stringless. It would be quite nice, but that's irrelevant right now. All we really want is Mavuika. Let's just get to it. So that's 10 pity. 20 pity. 30 pity. Is this my first Diona? Really? That's actually crazy. Oh my god. We actually got a Stringless dupe from the actual character banner. That's so good. We just got official upgrade. What is this? 40 pity? And 50 pity. Oh, we got a little bit of an early. I don't mind that. That's good. Alright, PYRO ARCHON. Let's see your splash art. So there she is. There's Mavuika. Let's go. So, this is her team, and it's because it's a little bit of a tricky situation. Ideally, Rosaria would be Sitlali, and this team would be really, really, really good in that case. But I'm not planning to get Sitlali. Mavuika needs teammates that use Night Soul in order to regenerate her elemental burst gauge. So Mavuika actually doesn't use any energy recharge whatsoever. That stat is fully dead on her. But yes, so we're going to be using Rosaria. Now, before we even start building Mavuika, we need to actually give Rosaria something here. So I think she's on Noblesse. Yeah. Also, look at this new crispy artifact user interface. This is nice. The good stats are highlighted. Everything is nice. Everything is good. You'll love to see it. Also, I just realized my Chevy is on an attack sans despite being a HP scaler. I'm a terrible player. Okay, let's go. We're going to be having to steal some pieces here, I think. Crit damage, EM. I guess we can use that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're not going to be using Rosaria for any other reason than just applying cryo, basically. All we want out of Rosaria is to apply cryo. If we can get cryo applied, we're going to be super good. Yeah, let's just put that on. She doesn't need to be on any crazy build. I mean, this is good enough. She gives herself like, what, 15% crit? Am I mistaken? I don't know. I haven't used Rosaria that much. She's on a deathmatch. Her talents are very mid, 366, you know, that's good enough. So yeah, Rosaria is in this team just to apply cryo and give some minimum crit buffs. And now we're gonna get to building Mavuika. First things first, let's give her a weapon. I don't think there's a lot of options. I think we're just gonna have to roll with the Serpent Spine. I do think this is the case. Yeah, just put on the Serpent Spine. Her signature weapon looks insanely cool, by the way. It looks super, super cool. But yeah, okay. Let's level her up. Okay, so she scales with crit damage. That's good to know. That's very good to know. I have pre-farmed enough materials to get her to level 80. I don't actually know if you need her at 90. We need to go craft some of these, so let's go do that. And you already know how we're gonna go do that. I am not going to the natlan crafting table because I'm a rebel, and 2025 is starting off with the same crafting table in Liyue, because that's where I always go. That's my home base. Right. So Mavuika. Character Ascension. We do need to go get more flowers. That's gonna be a thing. Donk. Alright, there we go. Level 70. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave her at 80. Just because I don't think she needs to be 90 to do good damage. And also, there are characters coming out that I'm gonna be making videos on, and I need to conserve my books. I do need to be conserving my books. So let's craft 6 of these and grab some flowers real quick. Let's go get some of these. By the way, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the bike. I think, like this, she looks fine. Like, good enough. And I really like the hair. And I like her face. Not too sold on the bodysuit. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit weird. But the bike is really what just like kind of... It's too detached from Genshin for me. Just, I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me, but that's fine. I think Natlan has definitely been a time of experimentation for Hoyo. And, oh, I have not picked that up in an exploration video, but I did pick it up now, so thank you kindly. Also, I am not here to explore. All right, let's give the bike a try. Let's give this a try. So we can fly, I guess. That's very weird. Oh, this reminds me, I do need to give her the natlan glider. There it is. Of course, the Archon needs her nation's glider. Oh yeah. That does look good. I do like that. It just looks so goofy. It just doesn't feel like Genshin. That's the problem here. It's like if they got a helicopter into the game. Also, it's kind of difficult to control. I'm trying to get the one green item on the ground and I can't seem to get it. A little bit difficult to control. New collection area marked already. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to get too many flowers. I think we're kind of chilling on that front. Alright, is that enough? That is enough. So, final ascension. Boom. Level 80 complete. And then the talents. Okay, so as far as talents go, she really likes to have this. This is what she wants. Her elemental burst is the most important by far. So we're going to be leveling this as far as we can. We're going to be gated by the weekly boss materials. Yes. I did do the Archon quest, but I didn't do the weekly yet. Just so I can save it for this video. But yeah, okay. So, next step of the process. Here's what I've been doing. I've actually been completely spending all my resin and living in this domain for a strongbox video. Which means I actually have a lot of artifacts that I could potentially put on Mavuika. This set gives her like what? 40% crit rate, plus 15% from Rosaria, so we're looking at 55% crit rate. And from the weapon we have 27%, so how much crit rate do we actually have? 40%. I think we might have a pretty decent amount of crit rate, even without a crit rate circlet. So I do think we would probably want to be using Codex and then using a crit rate circlet. Sorry, a crit damage circlet is what I mean. Crit damage... Let's just do this. Yeah, ER is a dead stat. Somehow we don't have more than 3 crit damage circlets on this set. Oh, how weird is that? Like, are you joking me? Do we have to off-piece that? Like, I actually don't know. Well, okay, well, let's just start here. So, I have a flower. That's fine. I have a feather. It's not the best feather. I think we can actually just level a better one right now. Like, there's no way, right? There's a double crit feather here. I feel like we might get a little bit lucky doing this. Just a little bit lucky. Okay, attack. It's not bad. Now, I just wanted to dodge crit rate and go... Okay, well this is just not going as planned. I think it's still... Is it better? Oh yeah, I mean it is actually better than the one we had before. Okay, that's fine. She probably does want an attack sands, right? Is that right? Probably wants an attack sand on this set. We have a double crit attack sand here. There's an EM sands as well if we really want to max out the vape. Oh, but maybe we do. Sorry, not the vape, the melt. Maybe we do want to max out that melt damage. Well, let's level the attack sands. This is quite middling. I would say that is quite middling, but it's fine. Let's also level the EM. Yeah, this thing here. Unfortunately, it does have ER, which is not very good for Mav, but you know. Oh my good god. Yeah, I'm not... This 2025 is definitely not starting off with really... with good artifact rolls. I'll tell you that much. So, I do think she probably wants a Pyro Goblet, is that right? I mean, what else is new? Oh... Yeah, our Pyro Goblets just don't have... You know, we just don't have a lot of options here, do we? I think for the sake of this video, I'm probably just gonna take this. And I'll figure out a Pyro Goblet later. But I do want to just kind of, God, this is such a miserable piece. Damn. Unlucky. Well, I'm still gonna have to just use it because I don't really have a choice. But at least she has artifacts now. She has a weapon. Her talents are 166. So, this is what her stats are looking like right now. She needs more EM, I think. Ironically. But anyways, she's not on the best build. This is like a day one Mavuika for me, definitely. But we're getting 40% crit rate from... Like, we're actually kind of over-capping crit rate. We have over 100% crit rate with Rosaria's passive. Because the artifact set gives us 40%. So we're looking at 92 plus 15. Not ideal, but that's kind of all we can do here. Let's go do the world boss. Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get one of these. Well, I mean, namely this. To level 7. Right. If you would like to avoid spoilers, please click away now. Or at least skip to the next timestamp in the video, because I will be doing the world boss. I've actually not done this yet, so this is new for me. Damn, Rosaria just got absolutely dunked by that. Well, I can just heal up here. Ooh, I should probably get away from that. That looks scary. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Holy. What? That was sick. I can't deal any damage to him. He's definitely quite... He's quite, crafty with his movement. Let's just put it that way. Alright, so we just melted the boss for 246k. Also, I'm dying. We're gonna run out of space soon. Alright, let's set up one more burst here. Well, I mean, there we go. So, we did see like 246k melt or something. I hope we get the material, please. Did we get one? I think we got one. Okay. 246k melt is not bad. That's not bad. Right. Okay. Can we level this talent? Can we get this up? Oh, we definitely can. One more. Can we go convert? Can we go convert some stuff with a dream solvent maybe? So we can get that to level 8? What am I looking to do here? I'm looking to... Yeah, solvent that. Just so we can push this up one more time. So 168. That's not bad. That is not bad. So yeah, next up, now that we have our talent at level 8, I want to go see what this does in this artifact domain. Because I do have some resin that I need to spend, and Mavuika most definitely needs. She needs artifacts. Like, this is not the greatest thing in the world, I think. We do want to minimize the ER, and we want as much crit damage as possible. But yeah, let's go check this out. Alright, let's see if we can set up something. Oh yeah, the ER-less Rosaria strikes again. I mean, don't tell me that's not fast. Well, I mean, not on the timer, but like, I actually just completely deleted them. Like, in terms of actually doing damage, but I just wasted so much time setting the burst up. That was pretty good. I think that was pretty good. I didn't actually see what kind of numbers we had, but that was fine, right? That was fast enough. It's just the setting up of the burst that takes time because of Rosaria. Rosaria needs like an ER Sans, I think. What is that, like 438k? I need to check when I'm editing, but that does look like 430 something. That's cool. Oh my good god. How do we get a double crit circlet here? But it's crit rate. On the set that gives 40% crit rate. That's just unlucky, man. That's really unlucky. I mean, Mavuika's kind of cooking though. Right? I mean, she feels a little bit strong here. The weakest part of this team is just dealing with Rosaria's ER. Yeah, I mean, that's damage. That's definitely damage. Nothing mind-blowing. Well, I mean, it's honestly a really big nuke. It's just a fat nuke. And with these terrible artifacts, I feel like I could probably get it up to like 500k on this team. Should we try the EM sand? Maybe we try the EM sand. I mean, we did get it. It's just that it has ER, and it's lacking one roll of crit damage. Whatever. Right. I mean, it gives us a lot of EM. Maybe it's good? Well, we're just gonna have to see. Gonna have to test it out. Alright, there's a 512k. That was an actual fat melt. That was a fatty melt. 522k. That's the highest number we've seen so far. 522,000. Maybe the EM Sands is actually the play. I don't know. Maybe. Is it? I don't know. How do we get her to Vape, though? If we want to play Mavuika in a Vape team, how does that work? How would that look? We would need off-field Hydro. But the thing is, so Mavuika's things aren't triggered. Like, when you do her donuts, I don't think you trigger Yeon and Singzhou. Maybe Furina? I've mostly seen her used in Melt. Which is why I'm a little bit... I'm just wondering why. Because, like, guys, I'm not a theory crafter. I don't actually know how this game works under the hood, like, at all. So, I mean, I don't know. 12-1. What do we have here again? Oh, good God. Not these. That's not good. Damn, bro. I don't want to go to the Abyss. That's a miserable idea. Let's go to the Geovay shop. The good old, trusty Geovay shop. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with Consecrated Beasts and, like, 40% elemental resistance. Like... You can't do a good showcase with that. Like, you just literally cannot. That is so goofy. That is so goofy. I wonder if the Tsaritsa is gonna have, like, a helicopter. That would be cool. That would not be cool, Hoyo, please. Not that anyone from Hoyoverse is watching this video of me building a character, but, you know, just on the off chance that anyone is, do not give Tsaritsa a helicopter. Please, I'm begging. I am begging. I want to get out of this, like, modern era natlan stuff. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I like mystical forests and fantasy trees and, like, things like that. Okay, of course he's Pyro. This guy is such a troll. Why would he be Pyro? I mean, aside from the fact that he's Pyro, we did see a 400k there. That's not bad, right? That isn't bad. 400k against a Pyro Geovay shop, right? That's good. I kind of like the EM Sands more. Maybe it's not overall better, but it definitely makes that melt crit look a lot better. Also, why is he Pyro again? This guy is actually insane. I wonder how Mavuika's gonna be as, like, an off-field DPS. Does she actually... Because, like, she is doing off-field Pyro. Look. It's just like, it's going. That's another 400k. Yeah, that's another 400k. Okay, 483k. 494k. But I run out of steam. It runs out of steam. It does so much damage at first and then nothing. Well, I mean, it doesn't do nothing. This is world level 9 after all. But I feel like I have teams where I could just absolutely destroy this thing. With, like, Raiden. Ironically. C0 Raiden. Although, my Raiden has, like, incredible artifacts. That is probably what the difference here is. So, honestly, for a pretty badly built Mavuika, she is doing a lot of damage. Like, she's doing ridiculous damage. It's kind of impressive. It's kind of impressive. The highest number we saw today was like 522,000? Something in that ballpark. I think I do kind of want to test out the bike's exploration abilities. That's also something you do want to consider if you're pulling for characters. Like, how are they in the overworld? Well, I mean, she's definitely good at mining core lapis. Not quite good as Zhongli, mind you. Can we go up this hill? Or like this thing? We can, and it looks so stupid. That just looks so stupid to me. I don't know. It looks ridiculous. I mean, Shilonen does the same thing, but she has like elegance. She does it with like some elegance. Look at her. Ooh. Nice. Very clean. Mavuika is going straight up vertical with a motorbike. It's just so crazy to me. I can't get over it. It's like, it's way too out there for me. How about her flight? It's not the longest thing, but it's probably better than... Yeah, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. You're not gonna like be able to fly forever with that. But maybe if you do like mid-air swaps with Chaska and stuff, maybe you could be able to do that, but I don't know. I still kind of just like Cloud Retainer the most. That's where I'm at in terms of flying and movement. But, you know me, this channel is literally like Cloud Retainer #1 fan club at this point. That's all I talk about. Every time I'm recommending characters, I probably talk about Cloud Retainer because she's awesome. Can we go on water with the bike? So we can. And it's actually quite good. Like, that was good. But yeah, okay, so this is kind of fine. I like this. I also like how it does that jump at the end, so you can like possibly land on a rock or something when you're exploring. You don't immediately have to go into swimming mode. Well, I think that's kind of it for the video. Okay, so this is, I just finished recording and I opened up all the stuff in my editing software, and I was looking at Kaching mains, like I said in my account improving video guide video thing. That's usually where I always go for information, and they did in fact talk a little bit about Furina. It turns out for most of this video, I was kind of goofing around using Rosaria, but I just wanted to add this little addendum to the end of the video. We're gonna do another rotation here, and we're gonna do it with Furina. Now, I did this once before already, and the reason I'm recording this video is because Furina is actually incredible. Surprise, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I just had melt on my brain, but I did, so I decided I should probably add this to the end of the video where I showcase some Vape. Like, look at this. That is most definitely better than melt. That was a proper rotation. So yeah. So would I recommend you pull Mavuika? I don't know. This is a really tough one for me. I don't know if I would recommend you pull Mavuika, and the only reason for that is that we have so many pyro DPS in this game that are just incredible. Hu Tao, like if you have a Hu Tao, I don't think the game is like the Abyss, the Imaginarium Theater, Overworld, everything in this game, it's not difficult enough to power creep Hu Tao or Arlecchino. Or goddamn Linny. Like, there's so many pyro DPS in this game that Mavuika is just obviously better than any of them because she's an Archon. But she also is like pretty heavily restricted by having to be in a team with natlan characters and so on and so forth. It's rough. I guess if I really had to put pen to paper and just let you know if you should get Mavuika or not. I feel like if you're new to the game, get Mavuika. She is undoubtedly gonna buff your account like significantly. She's really good. Like, her numbers are ridiculously strong. But then also, if you're planning to get Mavuika, you should probably look into getting Shilonen at the very least. Shilonen at the very least. I mean, Shilonen is just like a really good pickup. Even if you don't play Mavuika, but most definitely get Shilonen if you do plan to use Mavuika. Mavuika very strong, many pyro DPS in game. Maybe not worth it if you have pyro DPS, but maybe worth it if you are newer to the game and you just need a character that really is just gonna put in a lot of damage and work. That's a pretty good verdict. Yeah, if you're a newer player, Mavuika is gonna shred for you. Like, there's no doubt about that. But Mavuika, definitely, if you want to like actually get deeper into her kit and how she works and smooth rotations and so on, you do want to look into getting other natlan characters. There's no way around that. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'm gonna be leaving us off here. The next video is actually gonna be something a little bit different. It's gonna be a short one. It should be out within a week-ish or something like that. I don't think it's gonna take too long to make. But most importantly, on the 21st, when this banner ends, when these banners end, we are gonna be getting Shenhe. And we're finally gonna be building cryo stuff on this channel, and I'm so excited for that. Like, honestly, actually so hyped. Yeah, so I'm super excited to pull for Shenhe. I've been waiting for her for as long as I've been playing this game, so just finally getting a buff to my cryo, that's gonna be awesome. But yeah, that's all I have for the Mavuika video. If at any point you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. All that YouTube jazz, you already know how it goes. Without any further ado, let's just end it here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.